Would always message me, ever since we broke up, like, "Oh, I'm not well." He would always play with death and be like, "Well,
Mhm.
I'm gonna die. I'm not doing well."
Liam Payne's ex-fiancée, Maya Henry, claimed the singer had appeared to threaten his own death before his tragic passing. Speaking on the Internet is Dead podcast recently, the author claimed that Liam had previously sent her messages after they split where he would, quote, play with death.
I always felt like it was a manipulation tactic to keep me. I don't know, it's kind of complicated, but I always felt like it was so that I could continue to feel bad for him, and because he would always message me, um, ever since we broke up, like, "Oh, I'm not well." He would always play with death and be like, "Well,
Mhm.
I'm gonna die. I'm not doing well." And there was one time I tried to get him help, and then he was like, not taking it, he would text my mom, "I'm not doing well, have Maya contact me," because I wouldn't respond, and it's just always the same cycle,
Ugh.
and every time that, like, for example, when I announced my book, he did the same thing. He called my mom, "I think I'm not gonna be around much longer," and
Oh my god.
and I don't play with death, so I'm like, "If you say this, I'm gonna try and help you no matter what you've done," and I think he took advantage of my family's kindness, and I was like, "If you wanna go back to rehab, I'll help you, even though, whatever," and, not that I ever wanted to be back with him, but he's still somebody's child, he's somebody's brother, like, if that were my brother, I would want someone to help him too, and so,
Yeah.
um but I always just in the end, I felt like it was a manipulation, and I'm like, "Especially after everything you've done, I've told you to leave me alone."
She then claimed that there were recent events that she couldn't speak on legally, adding that it had gotten much worse, and also said that up even until her book, titled Looking Forward, was released in May, she would get calls from people in his life saying that it wasn't a good time for him, which she again categorized as a manipulation tactic.
I know the lifestyle he lives, and there is a
Mhm.
day where something bad is going to happen, so I would always be like, "Okay, he's saying these things, I have to help him because if I don't, I will never be able to live with myself if something does happen to him." Because as I said, he's a father, he has a family, like, I just want to help. And,
Mm.
um, I mean, up even until my book was coming out, even one of his friends was calling me and my mom being like, "Oh, this isn't a good time for him. I don't think you should put the book out. He's not doing well, and if something happens to him, not only are you gonna blame yourself, but the whole world's gonna blame you." And so I was like, just the fact that they just keep trying, I'm like, it is like you said, such a low manipulation tactic. It's
Mm.
disturbing.
Yeah.
The book is fiction, but inspired by true events, Maya said, and centers around a woman falling in love with a, quote, former boy bander despite fame, attention, and personal demons that threaten them both. One of the events in the book includes the main character Mallory getting an abortion and suffering complications. Maya told People magazine that what she went through in real life is very similar to what the character did. Maya added that she also had complications like Mallory and had to go to the hospital alone. She also noted to the outlet about her own procedure, quote, if it were up to me, I wouldn't have done it. But then also, if I were to have made a different decision, then I would have lost the person that I loved. There were definitely difficult conversations about it, but looking back now, things happened for a reason. The model had also released a TikTok just days before her ex's passing, defending herself from people coming after her online.
Okay, I'm gonna address some of these comments and kind of break it down. So I've been seeing ones like this everywhere, and honestly, ones that say she needs to keep his name out of her mouth. She's obsessed. Blah blah blah. They broke up years ago. Well, I made a 5-second TikTok about something he talked about on a podcast. He was the one airing out everyone's dirty laundry on a podcast. So it's okay for him to talk shit, but the minute I make a 5-second video, it's over, right? Also, you're calling me obsessed. Oh, she's crazy. This happened when you are with someone who's obsessed, blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't even know what happens behind closed doors or in private. Ever since we broke up, he messages me, will blow up my phone, mind you, not only from his phone number, it's always from different phone numbers too. So I never know where it's going to come from. He'll create new iCloud accounts to iMessage me. It's always a damn new iCloud account. I'm like, every time I see one pop up on my phone, I'm like, here we again. Also, will email me. And he does this when he gets his phone taken away. Also, not only me, but he'll blow up my mom's phone. Is that normal behavior to you? But I'm crazy for making a 5-second TikTok about something that he brought to the internet?
Liam Payne passed October 16th after falling from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Someone at the hotel where the singer was staying called 911 to report a guest's apparent erratic behavior, saying, quote, "We have a guest who is overindulged in drugs and alcohol and, well, when he is conscious, he is breaking the whole room. Well, we need you to send someone, please," according to audio obtained via local media by Telemundo. They added, "The guest is in a room that has a balcony and, well, we are a little afraid that he might do something life-threatening." After his death, people reported that according to a source, the singer was extremely overwhelmed by legal issues with Maya. Liam is survived by his 7-year-old son Bear, whom he shares with his ex and singer Cheryl.